Part 3, Hammerlock's journey with Simon Stokes. This part will talk about how we ended up recording The Wagons Roll at Midnight, Simon Stokes' final release. So, somewhere around the beginning of 2018, I gave Simon a call. I hadn't talked to him for a while. Been busy with other stuff, but he seemed real happy to hear from me. First thing he told me was, "Travis, I'm not getting any younger. We're supposed to make an album a few years ago. We never did it. Let's get on it." I decided that's what I was going to spend that year doing, and that's exactly what I did. It's what Simon wanted, what I wanted to do. So immediately we started writing songs together over the phone. And we got about 10 of them done, and I started putting music to them. Once I got the music down, I recorded it. I sent him copies. Simon wasn't always the most organized guy, so he kept losing the copies that I sent to him. So finally I said, "Look, Simon, I'm just going to head down there. We're going to start recording this." He said, "Okay." So we went down to his house in the Palm Desert, and we recorded the first song we had written for this album, Is It Wrong or Is It Right? After recording that, we got to talking to his wife, Maria. And that's when she let us know that Simon had been suffering from dementia, and that he was in the early stages, but that it was going to be progressing pretty rapidly. That lit a fire under her ass to make sure to get the album done that year. So after a weekend visit, we had to get back up to Northern California, get back to work and things like that. But about 3 months later, we headed back down to the Palm Desert, booked a hotel room that we turned into a recording studio, and spent some serious time finishing the album. Now 3 months, I'd really seen a change in Simon as far as his memory. His attitude was the same, he was always a happy, easygoing guy with a good sense of humor, but his memory just wasn't there. So the album was a bit challenging to get him to record it, but we just kept working until it got done. We had a few mishaps and setbacks. A few funny things happened. He forgot what room we were in. Didn't stop him from walking in to the hotel room anyways. Didn't matter that it wasn't ours. And then when recording some of the parts to Trapped in a Nightmare, where Simon's screaming, "Let me out of the coffin," and that kind of thing, someone busted into the hotel room because they thought someone was being murdered. When they saw the recording equipment, they figured it out. But that was pretty funny. In between takes, Mikey got to take Simon on a motorcycle ride through the desert, and we followed behind him, praying that Simon wouldn't forget to hold on and that he was on a motorcycle. Luckily, the entire ride he remembered that, and he stayed on and intact. So that was fun and a good experience for him. So we finished up the album. We were down there 3 or 4 days. Got it all done. Got the album out. After the album was released, I said, "Well, we got to play some gigs. We recorded the album, we got to play some gigs." Simon had always wanted to play for the Hells Angels. His big song was "Angel Ride On." So he'd always wanted to play for them, and what better place than the Oakland Clubhouse to have Simon perform that song. So we called him up and asked him if we could do that, and they were happy to have us. Went down and picked up Simon, and we worked on, we played the album for him, and he went over it the whole ride up. And then we got to Oakland, he forgot it all. But whatever, we still had fun. Then the night of the show, someone had offered Simon he called them doobies. So he had a doobie, which I don't think helped things, because when he got on stage, I had a microphone stand right there. I put him in front of the microphone stand. I took the microphone and I put it in his hand. I go, "There's your mic, Simon." And when the song started, Simon started singing into the microphone stand. The problem was the microphone was in his hand, not in the stand. So we had to redirect him there. But he, a couple songs, his memory came right back to him though. Devil Just Called My Name, it was like it was the old days. A couple of those songs, it just clicked. Some of them, not so much. But, you know, I still think it's cool that he performed even with dementia. And he got to fulfill a dream. His last shows were in 2019. We were headed out to the Rule Breakers Ball in Texas. We decided to book a couple of shows with Simon. So we played in Los Angeles. I forget remember the name of that place in Los Angeles? No.
Redwood Bar.
Oh, the Redwood Bar and Grill. He performed there. Sorry, hang on.
Stop it, you guys. Stop it.
We performed there, and he did a couple songs, and then, you know, Simon would call me up and just start rattling off songs off the top of his head. And so I figured we'll do a couple songs and we'll just let Simon go freeform. And he did that, and some of it was really good. You know, he had a knack for just coming up with a song, spur of the moment kind of thing. So that's what he did at Redwood Bar and Grill. His final performance was at the Doll Hut in Anaheim. And unfortunately, we were the last of, I think, 7 bands that night. So I think that took a toll on Simon. But he stayed there the whole night. He watched every band. He enjoyed the hell out of himself. He really liked Blackwell when they performed. It was a big kick for him to see them. And we did the same thing. We played a few songs with him. Then we set him up there with his acoustic guitar, and he just made up songs off the top of his head. That way his memory wasn't an issue, because he didn't have to remember it. He just did it. And that was great. You know, we got footage of that. We'll be releasing that. So that was Simon's final show. That was in October of 2019. So I think it's pretty cool that, you know, he loved music, he loved performing, and he got to do that the last year of his life. He got to at least perform. And we're happy to be a part of that. We're proud to be a part of it. We're proud to know Simon. He was a true genius. He wrote songs to perform for the right reasons. He loved people. He loved meeting people. He had a great sense of humor. And he was a great, honest, kind-hearted dude. And we really appreciate his family. They always supported us working with him. And our hearts go out to them. And we appreciate Simon more than anything. And right now, oh, one thing I forgot to mention. We'll do that later. Anyways, our hearts go out to his family, all his loved ones that lost him. I know he has a couple sons and a daughter, and his great wife Maria. And we're really glad we knew him. And right now, he's boarding that spaceship on the mountain. And he's flying. We love you, Simon.